Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss the part 77 of the NEET PG important questions, and today we'll discuss the further important questions of the topic osteology of lower limb. The muscles attached to the medial surface of the fibula are extensor digitorum longus, extensor hallucis longus, peroneus tertius. Muscles attached to the posterior surface of the fibula. So they are soleus, flexure hallucis longus and the tibialis posterior. Head of the fibula gives attachment to which structures? Biceps femoris. Groove on the posterior surface of the lateral malleolus lodges which muscles? Peroneus longus and the peroneus brevis. Nutrient artery enters the fibula from which surface? Posterior surface. Nutrient artery to fibula is a branch from which artery? Peroneal artery. Pressure epiphysis in the fibula is which end? Lower end. Neck of the fibula is related medially to which vessels? Anterior tibial vessels. The neck of fibula is related laterally to which nerve? Common peroneal nerve in the lateral side. Okay. Styloid process of the fibula is present at which end? So in the upper end. Deep peroneal nerve pierces with septa. It pierces the anterior intermuscular septa. Traction epiphysis in the fibula is which end? So it is the upper end. Fibula ossifies from how many centers? One primary and two secondary centers. Secondary center for the upper end of the fibula appears at which ear? It appears at the 4th ear and fuses on the 18th ear. Secondary center for the lower end of fibula appears at which ear? Appears at the 1st ear and fuses on the 16th ear. Fibula is homologous with which bone of the forearm? So it is homologous with the ulna bone of the forearm. Superior tibiofibular joint is which type of joint? So it is plain synovial joint. Which tarsals of the foot are present in the proximal row? Talus and the calcaneum. Which tarsals of the foot are present in the distal row? Cuneiform and the cuboid. Which is the largest tarsal bone? Calcaneum. Which is the second largest tarsal bone? So it is the talus. Describe the shape of the medial and the lateral facets of the talus. So the comma shaped facet is present medially and the large triangular facet is laterally. Posterior facet on the inferior surface of the talus articulates with middle facet of the calcaneum. Anterolateral facet on the inferior surface of the talus articulates with anterior facet of the calcaneum. Medial facet on the inferior surface of the talus articulates with spring ligament. Which is the largest facet on the inferior surface of the talus? Posterior facet. Neck body angle of the talus in the adults is 150 degrees. The neck body angle of the talus in the newborn and the infant is 130 to 140 degrees. Long axis of the neck of talus is directed downward, medially and forwards. The trochlear surface of the talus articulates with which bone? Trochlear surface is the superior surface of the talus which articulates with the tibia and forms the ankle joint. Ostragonum may be a separate bone attached to which surface of the talus? Posterior surface of the talus. Talus ossifies from one ossification center which appears at 6 months of intrauterine life. Groove on the posterior surface of the talus lodges which tendon? It lodges the tendon of flexure hallucis longus. Long axis of the calcaneum is directed forward, upward and laterally. Which is the smallest surface of the calcaneum? It is the anterior surface. Peroneal tubercle of the calcaneum is present on which surface? Lateral surface. What is the relation of the peroneus longus and the peroneus brevis with the peroneal tubercle? Tendon of the peroneus longus passes below the peroneal tubercle and the tendon of the peroneus brevis passes above the peroneal tubercle. Tendon passing deep to the sustentaculum tali is the flexure hallucis longus tendon. Which tendon is related medially to the sustentaculum tali? It is the flexure digitorum longus tendon. Calcaneum is ossified from how many centers? One primary and one secondary center. Primary center for the calcaneum appears at 3 months of intrauterine life. Secondary center for the calcaneum appears at 6 to 8 years of life. Secondary center of calcaneum fuses with the rest of the bone at 14th to 16th year of life. Boat-shaped tarsal bone is the navicular bone. Tuberosity of the navicular bone is present on which surface? Medial surface. Navicular bone ossifies from one center that appears at 3rd year of life. Which is the smallest cuneiform bone? It is the intermediate cuneiform. Which is the largest cuneiform bone? So it is the medial cuneiform. Kidney-shaped facet is present on the medial cuneiform on which surface? Distal surface. Lateral cuneiform ossifies from one ossification center in which year? 1st year. Intermediate cuneiform ossifies from one ossification center in which year? 3rd year. Cuboid is ossified by one center that appears at just before the birth. Cuboid articulates with the 4th and the 5th metatarsal and the calcaneum. Which is the longest among the metatarsals? So it is the 2nd metatarsal. Which is the shortest among the metatarsals? 1st metatarsal. Medial cuneiform ossifies from one ossification center in which year? 2nd year. Styloid process is lateral projection from the base of which metatarsal? 5th metatarsal. 1st metatarsal ossifies from how many centers? One primary and one secondary center. Primary center of ossification for the 1st metatarsal appears at 10th week of intrauterine life. So, today up till here, I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much.